This is Outback Australia. And for a lot of you watching this for the first time, you'd probably think, when it comes to having a good time, we're a bit limited to choice. And you'd be right. Hang on. Come on. Because when it comes to fishing, well, we don't get a lot of real action in that department.
Bloody thong cod!
And when it comes to our boats, none of them are seaworthy. And this is about as close as we get to surfing.
Hey, boy!
But there is one thing we do have in every direction around here that is common and accessible to all of us. Outback Australia's big, long, wide open roads that we can drive our classics, ride our bikes and roll our rigs on in any direction till the sun sets whenever we go. And this is where I come in to invite you into my Outback as I bring you to some of Outback Australia's most awesome rigs, rides, classic cars and fabulous trucks and their awesome owners in Rusty Roads with Sandy Beach. G'day Revheads, welcome back to another instalment of Rusty Roads. Last time we were looking at a car for sale of Mark's to another that is priceless in Mark's collection and will never be for sale.
Oh, that door come up nice and slick too, like that look.
All right, we got one called the R code. My best guess is this is a Mustang.
Have a look at this. Stop it.
All right, this is what year?
This one's 69. They argue which was the best year.
Well, I've got to say, it's a 69 to myself. It's definitely the best year.
It is, yeah, I reckon it is. And when people see a 69, it's got the air scoops on the side.
Yep.
So that's synonymous with this model here. You've got your Cobra Jet, you've got your Super Cobra Jet.
Yeah, right.
This is the Super Cobra Jet.
All right, super meaning?
Meaning it had forged pistons,
Okay.
had a different crank in it.
Right.
It had a cookie cutter on the harmonic balancer because it had to be absolutely balanced.
Yep.
The first thing you'll notice about a Super Cobra Jet when you lift the bonnet up, there's an oil cooler. So this is 7 litres. So it's a 7 litres V8.
So much iron in this thing. It's an iron block.
Yeah, when
people look at this is an iron block.
This actually fills the engine bay. These came out with the 351s. They were M codes. Right, so
Okay.
the codes meant the size of the engine in it.
Right.
So there was an M code, there was a C code, I think there was about 10 different codes. But
Right.
code actually defined the engine size.
Okay, so how many horsepower are we looking at here?
500 horsepower.
No way. But how much does she weigh?
She's heavy. Yeah, she's heavy. Yeah, everything's iron on it. They did have aluminium heads back then, but Ford didn't fit them to this particular motor in this model here.
Where'd you source this from?
This one came out of a little town just 30 k's out of the country western capital over there.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee.
By the way, for the Yanks, for what did you say, 30 k's, 15 mile, give or take. All right. So what was the difference between the Mach 1 and the Boss?
The Boss had the 302 in it.
Okay, so
A smaller motor.
So this has got quite a lot more torque than your 302.
Oh yeah, this one will put on a road train.
All right. So if we're talking a number, do you have that off the top of your head?
Well, we're talking 400 plus.
Okay.
400 plus. But this will fry the tyres in every gear.
Yes. And is it an auto or manual?
No, it's a manual. It's a
4-speed?
It's a top loader. And this one here's got the ball nose on it, which is the 31 spline.
Right.
So you can't break it.
So in other words, less meat off the shaft.
Off the shaft. Yeah. With a heavy duty clutch, you couldn't break it. It's got the 9-inch diff in it.
Is that the ubiquitous 9-inch diff everyone wants to put in the back of a?
Yeah.
Righto.
Yeah, you got the 8-inch.
They came out of a Ford. Fast on race days. Others will say found on rubbish dumps, but that's more for the later cars that came out of a Ford.
That's right.
Gotta feel some pangs of pure privilege being allowed to get so close and personal to Baldy's Mustang R-Code Mach 1. Close by also is another wild ride of Mark's parked just over by the way, which I'm going to leave for another day. Meanwhile, please like, share, subscribe and comment. And most importantly, click on that notification bell so you don't miss another episode as I reveal more of the Outback's automotive gems on Rusty Roads with Sandy Beach.